Hello everyone, Beebuzzer here bringing you another Lego Transformers review, and here we have my mock creation of Ironhide. So as you can see here, he's sporting a red and black colour scheme, a pickup truck kind of like he is in the Michael Bay movies, and he's sort of got quite a big cannon on his back, the back of his pickup truck. So quickly let's bring in a minifigure just to get a sense of scale. So he's a fair size, probably quite accurate. And you can remove his weapons, so you can remove this giant cannon from the back, and also these sort of act as boosters, but these are his cannons in robot mode. They can also be removed. So that's what that looks like. So yeah, sort of give him these grippy wheels, sort of give him an off-roady look. This figure was built pretty far back now. I think he's 4 or so years old, and I believe it's finally time to disassemble him, so that's why I'm reviewing him now. Anyway, let's get on to the transformation. First thing you want to do is come back here and disconnect this section so you can bring that up, and then you want to sort of, under here it's attached by a ball joint, so you want to sort of rotate that carefully like so. We'll just leave him like that for now. Then back here, if you can see, I want to split these sections, bring those round to the front, and then simply fold these sections up at the back. Now that we've done that, I want to come to these sections here and disconnect those, and these ball joints are quite tight, so you want to rotate those like so, fold them down. These will become the arms, and they will transform even with the cannons on. So again, detach this from the side, rotate them, just bring them down, come back here, fold up the head, rotate that 180 degrees, and then finally with the legs, fold these panels out slightly and just bring into a nice standing position. If I can get them to stand properly, there we go. And there we have my mock creation of Ironhide. So his alt mode was a sort of G1 colour scheme with a lot of Michael Bay inspired truck mode. Again, this is very much Michael Bay vehicle mode. However, I've tried to use a lot of G1 and Transformers Prime Ironhide influence. I remember seeing some concept art for Ironhide for Transformers Prime. Oh, finally, sorry, fold these down just to blend in his shoulders a bit more. So I think it looks pretty cool, but overall I think I could do much better with his design now. So he's being disassembled. Quickly bring in a minifigure for comparison, and we can even bring in Skywarp here, just to get a greater sense of scale. So he's sort of, I'd say he's in between Deluxe and Voyager size overall. Let's just take Sky Warp out again and bring the minifigure out the way. So if I just put this back on here. So without any weapons, this is what he looks like. His forearms are quite armoured. His shoulders are pretty armoured. I tried to give him a very armour-ish look, as if he's pretty hard to dent, and I think I've achieved that fairly well. Even with the legs, they seem pretty bulky. Let's quickly move on to the weapons. So yeah, reattach the cannon here and this cannon here. So there's his sort of Michael Bay-esque look. And then we also have this cannon which was on the top in his truck mode. So rotate this, fold that up. That provides another cannon in which he can hold in his hand. So that's what that looks like. Pretty big cannon overall. And you can also combine it with the two smaller weapons here. So if we can try and put him in a position where I can get him to hold the weapon properly. It doesn't really matter, but these sort of go on here. So for the sake of this review, we'll put that one on the front and this one as sort of a scope kind of look. And then he can just be holding that like so. And I think that looks pretty meaty. It looks like he's ready to fight. So finally, let's do a quick articulation. So his head can turn side to side. It can't really look down, but it can look up pretty far thanks to the transformation. Shoulder panels can move up and down. There's on a ball joint here, but it's kind of restricted due to this windshield section. They can move out as well. His arms on a ball joint, so they can move at the elbow a bit. Waist articulation, he has a little bit of movement there, sort of position it up and down, but not too great a movement. Ball joint at the hip, so if I can move that out of the way to give him a better hold, you can move that around quite a lot. And again, ball joint at the knee, no foot articulation unfortunately, but I tried to make him quite solid and sturdy, and yeah, I achieved that fairly well. So there is my Lego Transformers mock creation of Ironhide. I hope you like this review, and I'll see you next time.